Hey guys, so the other day I got informed that my friend Yeruka actually ended up beating the sure glitchless world record, and I had actually made a I had made a an agreement with him that if he got it, which at the time of the agreement I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen, but if he got it, then I would react to it. And man, he had actually given up, not given up, but he had faced that, okay, my studies are gonna start soon, I won't have time. And so I thought it wasn't gonna happen. I thought he was gonna go back to his studies and then not play the game, but it turns out that he was still playing. And I had just finished dinner and then I came back to my room and I saw on Discord that he had posted it. And man, dude, I'm so happy that this guy got it. He worked a lot on it. Okay, I'm gonna stop stalling. We're gonna watch it.
No.
Right, so Yeruka is Spanish, so he might be talking some Spanish things.
Come on.
And I am, as everyone knows, I'm an expert on Spanish, of course. Yeah, I have zero clue. Alright. So, I haven't watched the video yet, so I have zero clue what's gonna happen. I mean, I think he told me that some cringe shit happened. You know how it always is with world record people and perfection. I also suffer from it a little bit, although I'm not like a... Okay, what was that sound? Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, so what? Okay, Kuro turn, nice. Yeah, what I was saying is that when you are a speedrunner, you can suffer a little bit from the perfectionism thing, right? Strive for perfectionism. I believe it is a good trait to have, but it can also lead to you getting the record and then you're like, this run is so shit. I remember that happened when he beat my when I had the world record on the no-hit speedrun, and he just came and beat me, and then he was like, nah, my run is so bad. And then he kept beating it, and he said, nah, this run is so bad. And then at the end, he had beaten me by almost a minute, and he was like, nah, this shit is time loss. Right, anyway. Yeah, he has some pretty crazy splits now. As you can see, like, I'm honestly a little confused on what's going on there too, but he basically has these things called sub-splits that, I should have gotten the epic pen out, actually, I'm gonna do that. Alright. So, yeah, he has these sub-splits. Like, you can see here, they're like under this one, which is the main split, and then he has these sub-splits. They're like... So he can keep track of exactly like how much time he's losing on like very small parts of the run. It's kind of crazy.
My joystick is full to the fucking right. Why is he doing that?
I think he has some joystick issues. Yeah, he's playing with primarily with controller, but he does have a few parts where he incorporates the keyboard a little bit. But that's a common thing with, like, when you play controller is, like, you'll have, like, stick drift and shit. It's kind of an annoying thing that controller players have to deal with. Alright. Actually getting into the run here. So he's gonna do, like, a new strat. Which people... It has two names. Like, some people call it 27-hit ogre. And some people call it Chinese ogre. The Chinese community figured this out that if you try and stay as much in front of him as possible, you can save one hit on the fight, because when he's doing like his turning animation, when he's tracking you as you strafe around him, he will recover a little bit of posture, which actually ends up making it so it would be a 28 hit fight instead. So that is honestly, that's the only new thing since the last world record. And yeah, this is a 1 second improvement on the previous world record. 1 second faster, from 28 minutes 22 seconds from 28 minutes and 21 seconds. So from 22 seconds to 21 seconds. Yeah. We're really getting down to the single like second time saves when it comes to like new records. And when we're talking about new strats, we're not even talking about whole seconds. Like that thing with Ogre, because you save one hit is about 0.7 seconds. It's not actually a full second you even save with it.
Casual 4 seconds. Time loss. Holy.
Oh, what did he... Hang on, what happened?
Holy.
Okay, I have no idea.
Time loss. Holy.
He's probably reading some shit off chat, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, so yeah, he landed double canyon. Obviously you need double canyon to get a world record, and he did like just the normal stuff getting through here. What is he doing? What is he saying?
What the hell?
Dude, I love this guy. Yeruka is so funny, man. Oh, the kick. Okay, we like that. Oh, yes, he does this. Yeah, this is... And then the headshot. Dude, he got a headshot on both faces. He also got that one on face 1. Yeah, that was really good. Like the previous record, like the biggest strength of that one was his Gyoubu fight. Pumpkin got an insane Gyoubu fight. And this is not as good. Just if I scroll back a little bit, see, we're talking with Tengu at 1 minute and 46 seconds. The previous record was here at 1 minute and 42 seconds into this segment. So overall, he's like a little bit behind, but dude, this guy has insane movement. So he's gonna save a lot of time in the early and late game. His like the way he changed stuff together. There are so many minute things that I've learned after like talking to him about it.
0.5.
Because as you know, I've been working on the spreadsheet with like all of the best times on the different segments, so we can better get an understanding of where we can save time and such. And this guy has been so helpful with that, because he has actually like been talking to me about it. Like Seving and Pumpkin, the previous world record holders, I talked to them like maybe once about it before on Discord, and I didn't really get much out of it. But it seems like at least Seving got a lot of usefulness out of the spreadsheet, because I think he did end up improving on some things that he didn't know he was doing wrong, thanks to it. At least that's what he told me. Right, okay. Good bullfight, I guess. Like, not perfect, but... To be fair, at this level, it does matter whether you get, like, a perfect or a near perfect. This wasn't the best RNG you could get. The best RNG is the double headbutt. But this was okay. At the end of the day, like, you may say, oh, this is such bad RNG, but the run is kind of long, so by the end, the RNG should hopefully even out. So if he gets some bad RNG here, which
No streams
he
this
got
year,
good RNG on Gyoubu, like actually pretty good RNG.
Yeah,
really,
I tried.
not like God RNG, but
yeah.
really, really good RNG.
I really studied, dude.
Oh,
I'm
oh, he
studying.
does this.
What do you
Yes. Yo.
Shut up.
Oh. Oh my. Oh.
You see us
What
that
the
now I
fuck?
have a little
Holy
time.
shit. Bro is completely
Dude,
dead
wait,
angling the shit out of that
wait,
guy.
This hanging is insane. Wait,
Yo.
what the fuck? Yeah, I
Yo,
don't have
what
homework,
the hell?
so I'm doing this.
Oh my god. Dude, that is
This is
so
the
difficult.
fastest
Like this
penny in
strat
the
on
world.
his own, it's kind of
The phase
troublesome because you won't
I'm pretty
always
sure.
push him
Yeah,
into the
it's-
right part of the corner that you want. I know
Yeah.
some of you might not even have seen this strategy because it's I thought it was only like me and C4 who were doing it, but
Come on!
apparently he's doing it as well. Ah, he's not getting good RNG here. But he's gonna have save. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Okay,
That's home.
this is fine.
But yeah.
Oh, you want the lightning
it's going for
early
you,
in the
Neil?
fight because when you deal health damage to the boss, which the lightning does a lot of health damage,
Wait,
it's
this is
gonna
914.
nerf the posture recovery, and so starting out with that is
Maybe I should
preferable.
shut the fuck up. This is very good.
But he still got double lightning, so it's good.
Still in Sekiro, yeah.
Judging
I'm
from
doing
that,
double sample right now.
his splits
Like not on
up
this round,
here, that fight was
but I do it now.
pretty good. Oh, so is that a
This is,
155? I think. Yeah, 155. That's yeah, that's pretty good. You can get a 153, but it's really rare. You need instant double lightning and you need like the perfect ending as well.
Wait, this is not bad.
Another thing that we've been talking a lot about is like the dialogue. Like just talking to these NPCs, you can save a lot of time if you have the correct spamming rhythm. And it's
This
really
is
hard.
bad.
I'm really bad at this.
With
And he
that
is
shit is not
quite
for
good
me,
at
yeah.
it, but
Just to
saving
do-
is
yeah,
like untouchable when it
restrict
comes to
them. Yeah.
this. I keep
go
bringing
out
up
there.
saving because like this category, it's really three
It's a
people
shit
who are
category.
fighting over it at the moment. Prior to this run, Pumpkin was #1, and then 1 second behind him was
Okay, I just lost,
Seving,
like,
and then
0.5.
3 seconds behind Seving
when he
was
says, "Oh."
Yeruka.
Oh,
And now they are
means they're losing
they're all 1 second off each other.
fucking time.
Yeruka with a 21, Pumpkin with a 22, and
Come to Glitchless.
Seving with a 23. And I bring up Seving because he is the one that's, I believe, is like
We
putting...
can play together, Glitchless.
He was the one that people thought were gonna break the record. Even Yeruka thought that Seving
this
would
is terrible.
break the record. Yeruka was like, almost every day he was like, dude, I gotta hurry up. Like Seving is gonna take this record any
Rampart,
minute
yeah,
now.
that's a classic for you.
And
Yes.
he also said that I gotta hurry up and make this video because he's afraid that Seving
know
is
how
gonna
to fight
beat him
over
like today.
I will make
Man.
you a tutorial for Ogre. Yes. give
Oh, a
me-
tutorial, an ogre tutorial. Yeah, I'm
$20.
waiting for that one.
Well, or Eros.
The new
I don't know how to pronounce
new
your name.
ogre strat is so complicated. It's I don't even.
In Spanish,
I was thinking about making an ogre tutorial for a while, but now with the new
English.
tutorial, I feel like I'm so with the new strat, I
English
feel like
issue.
I'm so clueless. All right. I wonder, he was talking about a little funny thing that a certain someone came up with that he was using. I don't know if he's gonna do it on this run, if he's gonna bring out the insane, like,
Everybody's doing some
like,
weird shit.
less than 1 second time save gamble strats.
Euros I got $125. Not even insane. Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah, on Twitch is the same. Like you get no
Banan
shit.
getting scammed. Nice.
The exchange is terrible.
But I remember talking to these guys about this
Okay, fuck that.
exchange shit.
I'm doing simple.
If someone knows how that shit works, then be sure to comment, because I don't. Why do the exchange places charge like... Or, sorry, how do you get around that upcharge? Alright, so we're just moving through here. Not much to say, really.
Okay.
His PB before this was 28-25, by the way, so yeah,
okay.
third place, as I mentioned earlier. The splits he's run against, as I said, it's like
Yes.
not his PB, but it's like
Yeah, you can get that world record.
a new thing,
Just get those develop.
so that he can better see where he's losing time. I do believe that all of this, like analyzing and like keeping and keeping track of stuff has been very instrumental in making these gains on the, like, in terms of, you know, going faster. Because at this point, you can't just throw your head at the wall and just like reset over and over again and try. Like, you gotta spend a lot of time figuring out if you're actually doing it the best ways, because at this level, if a new strat was found, the record would probably immediately fall. And here we got like a new strat that saves less than 1 second. What? Okay, yeah, they're talking about a funny glitch. Maybe I'll cover the funny glitch that they're talking about in a different video, but yeah. This is glitchless, so oh well.
Yeah, you're good with those.
Not too many glitches are used. I think some people probably won't regard this as glitchless, but this category is a lot of fun, and I do think that it fits the soul of Glitchless, or the spirit of it, quite well, where it looks very much like a normal playthrough, like in terms of the path you take through the game. Some people might not like entirely recall their first playthrough, but you are pretty much required to go through most of these. No, actually, you are required to go through all of the areas that the speedrunners go through. So like talking to the Tengu after killing Gyoubu by going into the house, as we do, that is a thing that you have done. If you have beaten the game, you have been there and talked to him. You might not have remembered it, but whereas when you watch a glitch run, you'll be, you know, he'll be flying all over the place. Alright, we get a gotchinless monkeys. This strat is completely crazy, but you gotta do it. It saves a good amount of time. It saves time from not having to pick up the gotchins, which, you know, give you the stealth buff so that you can kill these guys without them running around. But now we gotta hit that double intercept on them in the air so that they don't run away. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's insane. On that like on restricted in general.
Alright. Gonna get the Mortal Blade. That's gonna change up like a lot of the gameplay for the rest of the run, you know. We'll have another thing to like work into our fights with the mortal draws. We want to do that as much as possible. It does so much damage. And we're gonna get the jumping combat art to use the glitch of it doing the empowered damage when you jump with it. Kind of another example of why like it's glitchless, but it's not really like fully glitchless. But again, it's more about it's supposed to be a category that's able to be competitive, so there are certain things that are hard to ban because they can happen by accident, and then you get into, oh, did you do this intentionally or did you do this accidentally? Oh, you hit this guy and broke his AI and exploited this and that. It's it's very like difficult to work around that. So the rule set is weird. I will admit that, but I think it's really fun, and it creates for a good competition. I think there are some not so fun things, as we'll get to right now in the run, like this area, kind of dangerous. If you've ever tried a speedrun, you will know. Yeah, or if you've ever tried speedrunning this game. If you only watched finish runs, then you might not know about this, but
Okay.
because pretty much all finished runs, you know, don't die here. But I think that most runs that you get to this part will die. Like, it is kind of a 50-50 or a 40-60, like a 60% chance of dying.
So fucking dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fucking dead. Yeah. Dude, I'm also like, I get so like, I'm like praying when I get here too on my runs.
Mama. What the hell?
Yeah. What the hell? Okay, we lived so far. Does he get shot in the back here? No. Okay, clean movement to get up. The better your movement is, the less likely it is that you get shot, but you know, it's still random. Those guys like just completely shoot all over the place. We're gonna use an Akko here. Oh, what is going on here? Hey. Yes. Jump into the wall and then stagger him. And then fuck him up on phase 2 with the model draws. Hell yeah. Pretty good. This fight has been like optimized a lot, so you could say that you could save more time on it. But in reality, you know, it's the small things that add up. It's not the singular, really, like, perfectionist strats that really make or break the run. It is really like about consistency over the entire run. So
I don't know. I will go
I think
safe.
he was trying to go for a thing where that didn't work out, where he like buffs inside and he hopes that he comes, like the boss comes over to him so that he can do a specific strat, and that didn't work out. But this run is good. Like,
yeah, for internet,
you
I
can
know.
look at the best possible time.
Yeah, I
But here
know.
it's kind of like a prediction of what the final time will be. At this point, like,
still a fucking
this
child.
is what he gets, right? So
I don't pay for nothing.
I don't like. He must have like an insane late game
this year.
because like the early games that we've seen so far in like the world records recently, they're some of the ones where you're like, what? Was that possible? And like so far this has been, you can
Nice.
see that he lost a bit of time here on the previous ones, right? So it's like, it's good.
Por favor.
What is he saying? Oh, okay. Akko-less Snake Eyes. And then he's gonna jump over him here and get the backstab. Yeah. Or over her.
Oh. What happened to
Why is my
I love
guy
this
moaning?
you? With all
Bro
my
is like
soul.
masturbating or something while playing.
Okay, now
I mean,
let's
I
rumble
won't
at
judge.
the
I do
black
that
top.
sometimes as well. What? Oh. Hey, no, never mind. Yeah. Okay. How do I? Yeah. Okay. Let me talk about the run again. He is going to the monk now. This area is another place where there's a lot of micro optimizations. You know, you gotta have the clean lines,
I
the
hate
good
that,
jumps. Make sure you
can
don't
hit you from
lose
behind,
time
right?
when you switch. Like
The
from
fuck is
here,
that?
when you pick up this
Picking
item, you
up
gotta be
that?
fast on the item, and then you gotta go off like in. Actually, he didn't. He didn't do that. I think that's okay. I'm gonna have to message him about something later. I think he can do that better, in a better way. But maybe I'm wrong. So
Okay.
I'll have to look into that.
Okay.
All right. Boom. Hard boss.
Just one hard thing left.
One hard thing left.
Monk.
Monk?
And the rest
yeah.
is
So when you're nervous,
easy as pie.
4 ash monk, the monk cheese with 4 ashes, becomes so scary when you're nervous because it's a series of precise inputs that you gotta do. And like if you compare that with a boss, like the bosses, when you fight them, you like get into the flow of things, and it feels very natural, and you can play, like if you're very good at the game, you can play the bosses the same even if you have nerves. But it's those precise inputs when you have nerves, they are so hard because they're like, oh, you gotta move to this place and then you gotta do this and then you know, it's like very robotic behavior that you gotta fully tap into your muscle memory for. You can do it by feel, but it's like you really gotta be completely locked in for these. This isn't like the giga most difficult strat of all time, but you know, when you're nervous, it very well might feel like that. Okay. Hell yeah, he gets it.
Joder. Okay, now focus.
Now we focus. Yes, sir. Ape, Emma, and Ishin are gonna be pretty much things where he just has to not fuck up, and he should have something that works. All right. So yeah, he just has to focus now. He upgraded the memory, yeah, for more damage. He's gonna try and hit as many headshots on Ape as possible. That's pretty much the strategy nowadays. And in reality, it's not that he's gonna try and hit as many. It's that he's gonna try and not miss any, because if he misses any, it's gonna be pretty bad. I know that this guy is like really good at like the standard for him is hitting all of them, and then he should be able to finish the phase 1 in just 7 hits. I think it's 7. So 2 more draws. Both headshots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he did not get them. Okay, 8. That's fine. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate because I know he's very good at hitting all of them. But he just, yeah, he missed some of the hits. All right. Phase 2. Let's see what RNG we get. We hope for Scream, yeah. Double headshot, yeah, hits both of them. Goes for the deflex, and then he... Yeah, okay. That didn't look like a headshot, but that was a headshot. Okay, that is a perfect phase 2. With a fast finish there at the end. Really good, really good. Oh yeah, this will be time save. Oh wow. This is gonna be really fast. 205. Wow. 205 on that segment for missing a hit, dude. I don't even have a 206. And all right. Yeah, I will try and focus, but he's like playing like really well right now, and he's, dude, that Genichiro was crazy that he did like 11 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Dude, that was crazy. Okay, some swimming. Oh,
Yeah,
oh hell no. Okay, now I know why he said this run is cringe.
Yeah, that was my run.
He hates messing up movement. Oh man.
This was world record pace.
This was? Brother, this is world record pace. Okay,
I
let's
just
see
missed
though.
that and it's over.
What time does he enter here?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so he has a minute. He has a minute and like 28. Was it 27? Ah, quick math to finish.
Put hard.
Okay, 180 strats. So he also did a similar thing on Genny earlier, but to explain it, when you are not aiming directly at an enemy and you start or you do your attack, the signaling that's built into the animations that activates the enemy's defense like response, when that goes off, you gotta actually face the enemy for them to block. So this is something we call dead angles, when you look away from an enemy before attacking to make them not block. Okay, really good. Okay, let's see the insane. Yes, yes. And then the jump. Okay, he didn't do the... Oh, right, yeah, he couldn't jump where he was. He had to get the fire, so he had to jump a little later. Okay,
please, please!
but he ends the fire.
Is that enough? Please! Tell me! I think it's not. Por favor! ¡Lo quiero!
Oh, he's spamming for his life there. His mic clipped. It just completely cut out. Oh, man. Man, I wish I was there. Is he crying? Oh my god, man. Fuck, dude. Dude, he spent so fucking long on this run. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude. Dude, he has worked on this run for like... It's been over a year. Like, if I find the like some sort of real number of that, I'll put it in the video after in the editing. But dude, he has been, I think it's fair to say that he has been pretty much spending all of his free time, and he has had a decent amount of free time away from his studies. And holy fuck, man. Dude, that's so sick. I'm happy that he's happy that he got it. This is... Not only is it so fucking awesome that we get another record on this category, because this is like by far the most competitive category in this entire game. Like, this speedrun is so contested. There are like 300 to 400 people who have tried this category, and there are people like on like a live stream who are trying every day their very best to play this category and give it their all, you know. And throughout time, like this speedrun has just been improved more and more, and as it's improved, it's drawn more attention to itself, I feel, from people within the community. Like, I do believe that this is, when you talk to most Sekiro speedrunners, this is the crown jewel of the speedrun world records in terms of, like, when it comes to Sekiro. Like, this is the highest achievement, holding the Glitchless world record on this game, because it is the most competitive shit out there. Like even like the best of the best players, they cannot just come into this category and get like a top 3 time. Like, you'll see, if you look at this category and you look at the leaderboard, you will see that the only person who is considered like a generalist, like good at everything, like kind of player who is on the top for this category is Pumpkin, who had the world record before, and he's just, you know, he's just insane. But when you look down, you'll only see people who specifically specialize in this category. They make this category their entire life. And oh my god. Well, the guy from Canary Islands is now the king. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Like, next. If Seving is for sure gonna try, but how long it will take and when it's gonna happen and what time the next one will be, and you know how the methods are gonna change, because this run is down to so little margin of error now, especially when you consider how much RNG there is in the run. Like were there mistakes in this run? Like, I'm thinking, yeah, he missed a headshot and he swam into a wall for like a second. And then I'm trying to think, I think that was another minor movement inaccuracy in the early game. That was it. Like, he didn't like do anything like wrong. He just, you know, he just fucking performed. Jesus. Man, I can go on for forever, but I think I'm gonna leave it at what I've said so far, because yeah, I please guys, go and I don't know if this video is on YouTube, but I'll post all of Yeruka's links, and if you happen to be on any of those like social media or whatever, please, you know, subscribe, follow, or like, or whatever, you know. He deserves this so fucking much. I do believe that he is the one who deserves this record the most out of anyone who has played in recent times. Not only because I think he is like a really cool guy, but also just, as I mentioned before, the amount of time he's put in. So please do that. And you know, he live streams occasionally, so you might be able to watch runs like this live if you follow him on Twitch. But he's probably gonna go on a break, but you never know. I mean, right. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave the video at that. Thank you guys for watching. This was really great. I was not expecting this. I don't think anyone was. Man, yeah. Yeah. That's it.